So we promised we'd have Mike Auger with Patriot Home Inspections on the show, and here he is. And Mike is talking about buyer do's and don'ts during your home inspection. Perfect topic, Mike. Mike, I know you're actually out in the field working today. Thank you so much for taking the time to go over this with us.
Sure. Okay, yeah. So a lot of times what happens is people are at the home inspection with the home inspector, and they don't know what they should do, what they can do, what they shouldn't do. So I have a quick 3 bullets of what things you should do, and then 3 things of maybe what things you shouldn't do during the home inspection.
Okay.
So let's start with the do's. During the home inspection, a lot of people ask, can I follow the home inspector around? I say yes. Not only can you, but you should, especially if you don't have a lot of experience with homes. If you're a first-time home buyer, you might learn some good maintenance tips about how to take care of your new house. So definitely follow the home inspector around if you want to. Thing number 2, can I ask questions? Again, yes. Not only can you, but you should. That's why we're there, to learn about the house that you might be buying. So definitely ask questions. And then something else that you should do is write questions down in advance about things that you're concerned about, so you don't forget to ask them while you're at the house.
Yes.
They're all great things that you should be definitely doing during the home inspection.
Being prepared and gathering information, right?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Now, what not to do? One of them ties into following the home inspector around. Keep in mind that we do have a process. Every home inspection company does have a system that we use or a pattern, so we don't miss things in the house. So you want to let the guy stick to his pattern when you follow him around. Although you don't have to follow the home inspector around. But what I would say is don't. If you choose not to follow the inspector around and get cliff notes at the end, don't expect the home inspector to climb back to the house to show you everything. Either follow him around or don't, but you don't make him inspect the house twice.
Yeah.
Another thing not to do is we call this affectionately, do not bird dog the inspector. In other words, don't walk around the house and point out, hey, did you see this? Did you see that? Did you see this? We'll see it. Trust us. When we get to that area, we'll see it. Don't bring us out of our pattern, because that's how things get missed.
Right.
So,
it's creating distractions. It's hard to refocus. I could see that would be very annoying.
Exactly. And just understand, sometimes people feel like we don't want to write things down. It's not that. It's that we'll get to that when it's that time in the process.
Makes sense.
The last thing not to do is don't expect the home inspector to be able to give you an exact cost to remedy conditions.
Right.
We're not contractors that are going to be doing the work, hopefully. So when you say, oh, this is broken or that's defective, how much does it cost to fix? Some guys maybe can give you a ballpark, but a lot of times if you need a hard number to either negotiate or to prepare for when you buy the house, of what type of expense you're going to have, you should really just get a quote from a contractor, not a ballpark guess from your home inspector.
Right.
Well, no, that's true.
One of the other things that I found, through making a mistake myself is at the time of inspection, usually the buyer or the buyer's there with both realtors. You don't want to talk too much about what your resources are to remedy a problem that the inspector uncovers. You want to keep your poker face on. Take that back, buyers. Don't talk about, that you're married to a contractor or, your dad can fix it or whatever. Go back and talk with your own realtor afterwards, because that inspection report is your opportunity to negotiate if you need to remedy things that were not disclosed in the disclosures.
Absolutely. Perfectly put.
I agree 100%, and you do see that at times where you bring out, for example, an issue with an electrical panel. Oh, my dad's a master electrician.
Yep.
Yeah, but
that was the exact mistake I made.
The possibility to fix it.
Awesome.
Yep.
Great. Mike, how can, if somebody has a question for you, they can find your information on the expert contributors section of the roundtableradio.com. But how else can they check you out? They can look you up at, what's your website here? homeinspectorri.com. And they can always call you at 578-4878.
Absolutely. Any one of those ways is a great way to get in touch with us for information about what we do. I appreciate you guys having us on, and have a great day.
Thanks,
You too,
Mike.
Mike. Thank you. Take care now.